Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a movie review, and this is for the long awaited movie review I was planning on doing, Spider-Man Far From Home. I just got done watching it like 20 minutes ago or so, so I'm gonna discuss what I watched and let you know my thoughts on this movie. So let's dive into this review. Now, this is the second one to after the Homecoming movie, and this one's not too bad. However, what I didn't like about it is that there was these drones or whatever that were this was kind of stage fights and all that Jake Gyllenhaal set up, and I didn't like that aspect about the movie. It made it seem a little bad. But action-wise, it's pretty good. It's a fun time to watch, for the most part. You have Tom Holland as Peter Parker, or as Spider-Man in this, and Zendaya as MJ in this, which their chemistry in this is really good. And Tom Holland's friend in this, I can't think of his name, but the guy Jake Gyllenhaal, he plays as Beck, or known as Mysterio. And this movie is after the Avengers Endgame, so it's pretty much coming into this new film. If you haven't watched Avengers Endgame, don't watch this movie, because there's already going to be a spoiler saying, well, I'm not going to say it, but overall, this movie was really good. To those of you who I know you're talking about who died in Endgame, you know who I'm talking about. There were a couple deaths in that movie, but back to subject with this movie. This movie is full of action, but the stage fights in this movie with the drones setting up those weird water, fire, earth, lightning kind of monsters, it just doesn't seem to be that great of CGI work. Well, the CGI work is not bad, it's just I'm not a huge fan of that kind of work in this film. And it kind of bums me out to tell you that this movie has a few stage fights. I know I'm probably repeating myself, and I'm sorry if I am, but I just have a problem with some of the scenes in this movie that just don't particularly work. It's just mainly the drones that are setting up the fights in this. I know this is part of the movie and I should probably like it, but I don't. I think that's the only problem with this movie. Nothing else is bad in this. Everything else is good. It's just the Jake Gyllenhaal sets this in motion, and his character was, well, he's a bad guy in this. He's a surprising bad guy. You don't find out until like an hour in the movie. And he just, Jake Gyllenhaal in this did a great job. It's just, I don't like the stage fights where these fights get staged throughout each country or city or country or whatever. One's in Italy, the next one's in Germany, then it's London. So it kind of hops through each country or whatever, or continent. And this is kind of a global movie. Uh, they only do it in three places, which is Germany, Italy, and London. But so far, I'm actually liking this movie for what it is. And out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. This is a really good movie. It's just the stage fights in this, where Jake Gyllenhaal sets up these drones just to show that the monsters are real, but they're not. They're just, the drones are doing all the work for it from the inside of the monsters. And that kind of just, no, I didn't like that part of about the movie. It just felt staged. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Spider-Man Far From Home movie, if you've seen it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. This movie is officially out tonight. It just came out, like, probably after I do this review, it's probably out by now. But I did enjoy this movie for what it was. The action scenes are great. It's just the way that the fights are staged. I can't like that aspect about the movie. It just bums me out, to tell you that. That's the only problem I have with this movie. Everything else is really good. But I will return to you tomorrow for the Sum 41 Does This Look Infected album review. And I'll be doing Chuck album review Wednesday as well. So thank you for watching this movie review. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I tried to make the best one I could. I just only had one problem with this movie, but everything else was really good about it. So like I said, thank you for watching this review, and I'll see you in my next video.